Welcome to our deep dive into the world of psychological manipulation in 2025. That's right, folks, it's not getting any better out there. In fact, with all the new technology and ways to connect, it's a minefield. In this video, we'll explore the most common psychological manipulation techniques used today. These tactics are designed to influence, control, or deceive others, often without them realizing. We'll break down each method, how it works, and how to spot it in action. You need to know what you're dealing with because let me tell you, these manipulators, they're sneaky. Alright, let's talk about gaslighting. This one's a doozy. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where a person or a group makes someone question their own sanity, perception of reality, or memories. It's a tactic that can be subtle or overt, but its impact is always profound. It's all about making you question your own sanity. Imagine waking up every day and feeling like you can't trust your own mind. It's a terrifying experience, and it's designed to make you feel isolated and dependent on the gaslighter. You ever been in an argument and the other person flat out denies reality? They might say things like, "You're imagining things," or "That never happened." It's not just about winning the argument, it's about making you doubt your own experiences. They say things like, "You're imagining things," or "That never happened." Over time, these repeated denials can make you start to question your own memory and perception. You might even begin to wonder if you're losing your grip on reality. They might even start hiding your keys or moving things around just to mess with your head. These small, seemingly insignificant actions are designed to make you feel disoriented and unsure of yourself. It's a slow erosion of your confidence and trust in your own mind. They want you to doubt your own memories, your perceptions, your gut feelings. When you can't trust your own mind, you become more reliant on the gaslighter for a sense of reality. This gives them immense power and control over you. And let me tell you, when someone's doing this to you, it can really shake your confidence. You start to feel like you're walking on eggshells, constantly second-guessing yourself and your actions. It's a deeply unsettling experience. You start second-guessing yourself, wondering if you are going crazy. Every decision, every thought becomes a source of anxiety. You might even start to isolate yourself from others, fearing that they too will think you're losing your mind. But here's the thing, you're not crazy. The feelings of confusion and doubt are a direct result of the gaslighter's manipulations. Recognizing this is the first step towards reclaiming your sense of self and reality. They are playing a dangerous game. Gaslighting is not just a harmless mind game, it's a form of emotional abuse. It can have long-lasting effects on your mental health and well-being. Gaslighting is about power and control. The gaslighter wants to dominate the relationship and make you dependent on them. They thrive on your confusion and self-doubt because it makes them feel superior and in control. The gaslighter wants to be the one in charge of reality. They want to dictate how you see the world and how you see yourself. This control allows them to manipulate you to their advantage. They want you to rely on them for validation, for your sense of what's real. This dependency makes it easier for them to control you and harder for you to break free from their influence. But you gotta trust yourself. Trusting your own perceptions and feelings is crucial in breaking free from gaslighting. It's about reclaiming your reality and your sense of self. If something feels off, if your gut's telling you something's not right, listen to it. Your intuition is a powerful tool, and it's often the first line of defense against manipulation. Don't let them make you feel like you're losing your mind. Stand firm in your reality, seek support from trusted friends or professionals, and remember that you have the power to reclaim your sense of self and truth. Now, emotional blackmail, this is another one that's close to home for a lot of people. It's a tactic that can be incredibly subtle or blatantly obvious, but either way, it can be devastating. Emotional blackmailers use your feelings against you, manipulating your emotions to control your actions and decisions. It's all about using your emotions against you. They know exactly how to make you feel guilty, scared, or obligated to do something you might not want to do. It's a powerful form of manipulation that can leave you feeling trapped and powerless. We're talking fear, guilt, obligation. These are the tools of the emotional blackmailer. They might make you feel afraid of losing their love or approval, guilty for not meeting their expectations, or obligated to fulfill their demands because of past favors or promises. These manipulators, they know your weaknesses, they know your buttons to push. They are often very skilled at reading people and understanding what makes them tick. They use this knowledge to their advantage, playing on your vulnerabilities to get what they want, and they won't hesitate to use that against you to get what they want. They might use threats, ultimatums, or even passive-aggressive behavior to manipulate you into compliance. It's a game to them, and they play it well. Maybe it's a partner who threatens to leave if you don't do what they want. They might say things like, "If you really loved me, you would do this for me," or "I'll leave you if you don't change." These threats can create a sense of fear and urgency, making you feel like you have no choice but to comply. Or a parent who guilt trips you into feeling bad for having a life of your own. They might remind you of all the sacrifices they made for you, making you feel guilty for wanting to live your own life. This kind of manipulation can be especially difficult to deal with because it comes from someone you love and respect. They might even shower you with affection and praise one minute, then turn on the waterworks the next, making you feel like you're the bad guy. It's exhausting. This roller coaster of emotions can leave you feeling confused and unsure of yourself, constantly questioning your own actions and decisions, and it's plain wrong. No one should have to endure this kind of emotional manipulation. It's important to recognize these tactics for what they are, and to stand up for yourself. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect. You have the right to your own feelings and decisions without being manipulated or controlled by someone else. You have the right to say no without being punished for it. It's okay to set boundaries and to stand up for yourself, even if it means facing some difficult conversations or decisions. Don't let them hold your emotions hostage. Take back control of your life and your feelings. You are stronger than you think, and you deserve to live a life free from emotional manipulation. Love bombing sounds sweet, right? The term itself might conjure up images of grand romantic gestures, endless compliments, and a whirlwind romance that sweeps you off your feet, but don't be fooled by the seemingly affectionate exterior. Wrong. It's a manipulation tactic disguised as affection. Love bombing is a calculated effort to gain control over someone by overwhelming them with excessive attention and affection. Think about it. Someone comes on really strong, really fast. They shower you with gifts, compliments, and declarations of love, making you feel like you're the center of their universe. Overwhelming you with attention, compliments, gifts, even declarations of love early on. It can feel intoxicating, like a dream come true. But this rapid escalation is a red flag. It's like they're trying to fast forward the relationship. They want to skip the natural progression and dive straight into an intense, committed relationship. And you know what? They probably are. This isn't about genuine affection, it's about control. By accelerating the relationship, they aim to create a dependency. See, love bombing is about creating a false sense of intimacy. They want you to feel like you've found your soulmate, someone who understands and adores you completely. They want you to get swept up in all the attention, to become dependent on their validation. But it's not real, it's a facade. The affection is a tool to manipulate your emotions. And once they feel like they've got you hooked, that's when the manipulation starts. The initial affection fades, replaced by demands and control. They might start demanding your time, your attention, trying to isolate you from your friends and family. The goal is to make you reliant on them, cutting off your support system. So, how do you spot it? Recognizing love bombing can be tricky because it often feels good at first. But there are signs to watch out for. Pay attention to the pace of the relationship. Is it moving too quickly? Are they pushing for commitment before you're ready? Does it feel too good to be true? If someone is too perfect, too soon, it might be a sign that they're not being genuine. Is it moving too fast? Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Your instincts are there to protect you. If something feels off, it probably is. Take a step back, evaluate the situation, and don't be afraid to set boundaries. Remember, real love takes time to grow. Mirroring imitation is not flattery. Ever met someone and felt like you were looking in a mirror? They agree with everything you say, share all your interests, even start dressing like you. Now, some common ground is great, but when it's constant, that's a red flag. That's mirroring, folks. And it's a sneaky tactic manipulators use to gain your trust. They want you to feel like you've found a kindred spirit, someone who just gets you. But it's all an act. They're simply reflecting back what you want to see to lower your guard. Once they've gained your trust, that's when they start to use it against you. They might start asking for favors, borrowing money, or even trying to influence your decisions. Remember, a genuine connection takes time. Don't be fooled by someone who seems too good to be true. Scarcity principle. Don't fall for the hype. Ever notice how limited time offers always seem to get you clicking? That's the scarcity principle in action, folks. Manipulators use it to create a sense of urgency, to pressure you into making a decision before you have time to think it through. They might say things like, "This offer is only available for the next 24 hours," or "Only a few spots left." They want you to feel like you're going to miss out if you don't act now. And you know what? Sometimes it works. We get so caught up in the fear of missing out that we make impulsive decisions we later regret. So next time you see a limited time offer, take a breath. Ask yourself if you really need it, if it's really a good deal, or if you're just being played. Social proof, the herd mentality trap. We're social creatures, folks. We look to others for guidance, for validation, and manipulators know that. They use social proof to exploit our desire to fit in, to be part of the group. They might use testimonials, reviews, or even just say things like "everybody's doing it" to make you feel like you're the only one not on board. They're counting on you to follow the herd, to not want to rock the boat. But here's the thing, just because everyone else is doing something doesn't mean it's right for you. Think for yourself. Do your own research. Don't let the fear of missing out or the pressure to conform lead you down the wrong path. Stay sharp, stay safe. So there you have it, folks. The top psychological manipulation tactics used in 2025. This video will empower you with the knowledge to identify and protect yourself from these manipulative tactics. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay vigilant. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.